Yo, 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 yo. What is up, guys? And welcome back. Today is Friday. It's April 24th, and we are going over our new campaign and what we learned, and things that have worked and things that haven't worked where we thought they would work, and just going to break it down for you guys. So, we are still in the process of getting Easy Fees off the ground. Right now, we actually have 104 users. Our goal was to hit 150. We just weren't capable of doing it right now. There's a couple of reasons. Our ads are falling short. That's one of the main reasons. A lot of the groups that we've been trying to post in, it's just not really clicking. So we have to go back to the drawing board. I gotta start figuring out new ways how to do this, and just get our reach out there a little bit wider. I think we still have a validated product. A lot of people are enjoying it, what we are producing, but we just have to come at it in a different way. So I'll tell you what has worked. What did work for us, we actually had one subscription come from a Facebook, or not a subscription, but somebody signed up, which is what we're trying to get to. We just want some sign-ups to keep rolling in. And somebody did sign up from Facebook, so that was interesting. So we did do something right there. I just got to figure out what it was and replicate it. So this was pretty much the site. I added this new eBay bookkeeping software because I posted some other stuff on a whole bunch of different sites. And one of the sites had said, like, look, I can't even tell what this is for. And I was like, well, you're definitely not my target market if you can't tell what this is for, but okay, so I added new eBay bookkeeping software up above. Now, I've been getting some criticism as well on other sites. Basically, they're saying that it's not a bookkeeping software because we don't have the ability to add marketing and other types of sales that would incur in a regular bookkeeping software, which is true, but that's a small feature that we'd be able to add. It wouldn't be hard at all to put in there. So they suggested changing the name, which may or may not be a possibility. I'll think about it. But also what we were doing, and I don't think those are my target market anyways. They didn't show any interest or say that they had any interest in selling or that they knew how to sell, which would have been really helpful, especially if they would have commented, be like, oh, I am an eBay seller, or I am a Etsy seller, or I am a reseller. That would have been crucial information, but they never stated any of that. They just said it wasn't eBay bookkeeping. It wasn't a bookkeeping software, which doesn't really help at all. It just says that it's not a software for bookkeeping, which I don't think is 100% accurate. So that was one thing that we learned as well. We're going to keep posting and seeing what we can do. With that being said, we have some things that I did try. We tried Reddit. We did okay in one group. The other ones, no initial comments or anything that we were supposed to get any feedback from. So we're still waiting on that. We've tried Discord for that same Reddit group. We've had some interactions, but not a lot. Still waiting on that. We tried Quora. We started to post in Quora. One went through. The other three that I tried did not actually work, so we're gonna have to figure something out there. Facebook, we tried a couple of groups. We're just waiting to get inside of. Then we hit up Product Hunt. Product Hunt is like crazy, so I gotta learn that one a little bit before I post there. What's given us our best results, to be honest, are YouTube influencers, and we have some more coming out soon. So hopefully that helps bring on more ability to showcase what our software is and what it does. Where else did I try? I wanted to tell you guys too. It was suggested by our incubator to get a list of some sellers to actually start reaching out to. I created that list right now. I just got to figure out a way to approach it. So we do have a list. I got a list of about 300 sellers who I want to message, but I don't want to get blacklisted on eBay or stopped from messaging them. So I got to figure a way how to do that. I don't know if that's possible either. We also tried going into different groups. I don't know if I'm attacking this wrong or if I'm doing it the wrong way, posting an eBay group. So what I did was, went to a group, told them, some groups have pending approval for the post, so they're never going to get through depending on what it is and what you're offering. About 3 of the posts that I posted in 11 groups got through. One of them was deleted instantly, and it has to do with trying to create a new bookkeeping software for that group to help that group, and it was just immediately removed. So I mean, I don't know how. I guess if I had like a large enough group and somebody was offering a service to help with that group, I would probably allow it to stay, but I guess they're just not allowing it. So I'm like, okay. A couple of them were still pending approval, and I reached out to at least 15 different groups today. Another one, National Resellers Group, we were able to post, but we just didn't get any feedback as of yet. So again, what did work was one Facebook ad converted. I may have to jump on the Google Ads again and just see if we can create something that is a little bit more interactionable and can convert. So that's what I'm looking into. We just need to find something that works. So we're throwing 150 things up against the wall. You have to keep track of it all. Marketing is tough. It is probably the hardest part when starting to get a startup off the ground. So with that being said, I'll show you guys some of our landing pages and what we started to work with. So with this one right here, I'm going to bring this over. So a couple of things that we were able to add was I started to add the ability to have this. We wrote new eBay bookkeeping software up on top, get notified when we launch, and we also added this little countdown calculator. It was also suggested to us. So I don't know if that's going to convert or not, but we decided we'll give it a shot. We also have this, I'm sorry guys, give me 1 second. We also have this little pop-up over here, this guy, which allows you to talk to somebody. So I was hoping that would help a little bit more with converting. Nobody's interacting with it. So our software and everything's getting into people's hands and they're able to look at it, but they're not interacting at all. There's like no interaction. Like they get to the page, they scroll through, and that's it. They're out. So I don't know if our ads are misplaced or if they're targeting the wrong market, at least with Facebook, but we're doing a terrible job with converting. Like terrible job. So I have to look into that and see what we can do to maximize our conversion rates and just keep on pushing with that. So it's going to be complicated, it's taking time, but patience is the name of the game, and you just got to keep driving and willing to push forward with it. So that's what we're doing. Another thing that I think I noticed might be a key issue is this. You have to click on the pop-up and then sign up. So I thought that may be a little daunting and time-consuming. I know, as simple as it is, it's a lot easier to go than going to like an item you find on Amazon, putting in your information, then buying it. But some people may not like that as to sign up. So we're learning this as well. So we may have to change the sign-up process, which is what I'm looking into as well. I don't know 100% how we're going to do it or what we can do to make it better, but we're working on it. Now, with that being said, let me see. This is our original landing page. We still have some hits going to it, but it's not performing the best at all either. And this is, I think this is the new one. This is the new one that I generated that I think may do a better job of converting. So what this one has that the other one doesn't have is a quick, simple setup where you just put your email in, and it should go right through, and you're good to go. So I'm thinking that may help a lot of people when signing up, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So we are still in the process of trying to get more users. At this point, we are at 105 users. We have some revenue that is coming in, and we're adjusting our payment plan. So when I say that we are creating new different types of payment plans, we have some new ones that are coming out, as well as some coupons. If you're in my secret launch group page, you'll find out about that, but I promised them I would just keep certain things to the group, and then I'd express other things to you. We are also fixing bugs as we go through. So occasionally when you're starting a startup, you're going to get hit with some bugs that you weren't aware of in the beginning. we're addressing those issues right now. We want to make sure everybody is completely happy. That's my #1 goal, is to make sure the people who are using our software in the beginning are completely content with it. So we're working, doubling down. Most of the bug issues we are predicting to have done by the end of May. I know that sounds like a while, but there's a lot of key components that we have to adjust first. Make sure everything is adjusted accordingly. We should have a majority of them handled very quickly, but the full optimization of everything that we have to do will be probably done in the end of May, and we're just doubling down on that. And until then, we're just going to keep reaching out and making sure the product works accordingly and help people with the process. So that's what we're going through. So that is my little recap of what's going on today and where we're at. And if you guys have any questions or suggestions, you can drop them down below. Our main goal is to figure out a converting way to get users, and we have our landing pages, we have some marketing. I may have to go back into Google AdWords and try using Google AdWords again as well. I'm terrible with it, but I'm just trying to figure something out to get it to work here, and we're going to keep driving this one home. It's going to be a tedious, time-consuming process where you just got to keep throwing stuff against the wall until you figure it out, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So I want to say thank you guys for checking this out. If you want to, you can check out the landing pages and subscribe if you guys would love it. It would mean the world to me. And I want to say thank you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, which will be on Monday. It'll be another update of what we made changes to, which websites worked, which ones didn't, and how we're going to go from there. So I want to say thank you guys, and peace until the next episode.